Bitcoin Cash appears to be trending toward a 1% rise by tomorrow. Digital coin price notes. Before we dive in, let's take a look at the market right now. As we speak, Bitcoin Cash is up 0.5% on the day and trades close to $453.40. Time to see what experts are expecting. Digital coin prices outlook suggests the price may move toward $458.08 by April 19, about 1% above current value. Coin price forecast sees potential for Bitcoin Cash to rise to $457, an increase close to 0.8%. Gulf Capital Collector notes it might be on track for $449.52 on the downside, implying a loss of 0.9%. Another prediction from Crypto Predictions notes Bitcoin Cash may fall toward $448.76, an estimated move lower of 1%. To conclude, Coin Data Flow sees $429.74 by tomorrow, 5.2% lower. This is the most lucrative forecast we've seen. That's all for the forecast calls. Let's continue the analysis. Forecasts reviewed. Here's what each implies in figures. According to the forecast provided, the possible change in price extends from a decline of 5.2% to an increase of 1%, depending on the analyst. All in all, CoinDataFlow delivers the highest projected return, with 5.2% gain in value by April 19. All in all, you could generate between $8 and $52 for every $1,000 you invest. From a volatility standpoint, coin price forecast is the most probable, showing a 78% likelihood of being correct. Looking across all 5 predictions, I've put forward the clearest consensus path. According to the consensus outlook, Bitcoin Cash is expected to move lower by approximately 1.1%. Now, let's dive into it. The consensus projection indicates a 1.1% drop in price. As a result, your capital might also rise by roughly 1.1%. A 1,000 scenario could reflect a possible gain of $11. This consensus outlook is associated with a likelihood of about 75.3%. Next up, let's check the short-term 3-day outlook as seen by analysts. The direction outlined by Digital Coin Price also points toward further gains. Additionally, Coin Price Forecast notes that Bitcoin Cash could push higher. Gulf Capital Collector sees Bitcoin Cash losing ground. A neutral stance is reflected in Crypto Predictions' outlook. CoinDataFlow points to a bearish path. The consensus stance points to Bitcoin Cash following a downward course over the next 3 days. In short, most analysts see Bitcoin Cash following a downward path. 2 days back, 5 forecasts were published. Now we can see how they performed against the market. As a result, the day closed with the price at $453.50. Yesterday's results showed that only a few forecasts matched the real direction. Judging by accuracy, Coin Price Forecast had the most exact forecast. Let's see the breakdown. None of the 5 forecasts aligned with yesterday's session. Regarding ROI, a few analysts delivered profits and Coin Price Forecast ranked first among them. On screen now is the recap view, a compact overview of forecast performance. Also in today's table, Crypto Predictions had 45.7% forecast probability, $27.49 accuracy, and -2.7% ROI. Take a closer look and notice whose forecast stayed closest to the actual move. Now you'll see how tomorrow's forecasted gains differ between Bitcoin Cash and several other coins. In tomorrow's ranking, Bitcoin Cash stands at 4th, with Optimism leading the pack at 5.4%. For now, Bitcoin Cash is analyzed together with 4 random cryptocurrencies. The wider profitability comparison and analyst accuracy records will soon be added to my website and Telegram. If Bitcoin Cash is on your watch list, a quick like would tell me to keep covering it for you. See you in the next one.